All right, it is Tuesday. It's the end of the day. Well, the middle of the day for me. It's 3 o'clock, so I go to my other gig, and I'm tired. But you know what? You just keep on digging, because like my grandpa Rolex used to always say, there are two kinds of people in this world: those who can count and those who can't.
Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, one half a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. Hell yeah. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
Leg out.
What up, everybody? Like I said, it is the beginning-ish of the week, and everybody's tired. Everybody's not feeling it, but that's when you need to turn it up, because guess what? The guy to your left and to your right, if he wants it more, and if he's going to stay with it longer, he's going to be there at the end, where you would like to be. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine. He was doing the food company before I even thought about it. And a long time ago, we did this, like going back 15 years. We did a diet company. It was called Never Again. You get it? And we tried. We made a really good product. We tried like hell to get it out there. And I had helped start other companies. Which we even tried harder to get out there and didn't work out. I thought I learned from all my mistakes, and this was, 16, 17 years ago maybe, and all I've done is make a bunch of mistakes, and it doesn't mean I was wrong. It's just there are territories that I had to go through and figure it out. And Nostradamus wouldn't have made it. But then again, Nostradamus was, I think, 98% wrong. The 2% he was right. Well, you know what they say about broken clocks. They're hard to get fixed because there's no repair places. So I learn from all my mistakes, but it's not that I'm out of mistakes. I just think that there's enough emphasis on what is important, and I think that's what it is. There's so many distractions. There's a lot of things that I could be doing right now. I think about to push the podcast, to push the food we're selling. I have the cleaning company, and it goes on and on and on. I was thinking about even a referral company. Because I know a lot of people, they can't find good this, that, and the other because the economy's doing really well, so everybody's busy. And, there are people that are starting out, but they don't have a voice, so kind of mending the two together. But it's just at a certain point, you have to drill down on something. And I guess I kind of have everything going a little bit to see where the momentum's going. But here's the thing: is what if momentum goes quickly for something that doesn't have a big dividend in the end? So I guess what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that I'm putting enough effort into the things I like. I do love business. When I was 13 years old, I used to wash trucks. But it wasn't just for a company. This is what we did. We had a sheet. We'd put a sheet out, and we'd make ours look real nice, and people would come, and truck drivers would put their truck number on there, and I'd show up Saturday morning, whatever number was on there, we'd wash the truck, and then when their truck was clean, they would, I think they wouldn't get a bill. They would just see the truck was clean, and then they would pay. My dad was also a truck driver, so they'd find him, pay him, and then the money would slowly trickle down to me, except for I can't use a bad word, but the people that would decide they didn't like the job I was doing. They would say that I missed some spots, and they wouldn't pay. And I would go back, and it'd be like there's a black frame. These are trucks that go through dirt and everything, and sometimes around the bolt, if you just use a brush, it would leave like a little kind of like a comet trail next to it, but not dirty. And I'm thinking these guys wouldn't pay, and so I wouldn't get paid. And when I'm 13 years old, I didn't cry. I was upset in my mind, but what you did is you went, you did a touch-up, and then next time you did a better job. And I don't remember if they would ultimately pay, but the next time I washed a truck, I would do a better job. If I heard somebody say, oh, you're not doing a good job washing trucks, instead of getting all hurt, I would, guess what, do a better job. And eventually I did a good job, and I could blame it on a lot of things. I got more issues than most 80-year-olds, physically I was not gifted in the health department. Luckily there's treatment for everything, like I have diabetes and other things, but like in my left eye I can't see really well, and I could blame it all on that stuff plus other things. But it doesn't matter. I just don't want people to talk trash. I want to hear people say, wow, good job, so I worked harder. It's that simple. And people are going to say, oh, you're an old man, it's a generational thing. But no, that's with every company. If call people back, if you can call them back, especially if you're starting a business, and watch it work out well for you. So I was talking to him to Ron about some things, and it's like I'm trying to light a fire underneath everybody around me, and I don't know if they all have the same level of interest, but I really love what I'm doing. So from the diet company that we did, there was did I do anything else with him? I'm trying to think. Sorry, I had to yawn. I'm trying to think, but mostly just the cleaning company that I had forever. So it's having a business, and once you start to make a profit, now you got to put that energy in keeping it. And keeping it is not. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, go on defense. No, it's not defense. If you're not growing, you're dying, and you can't grow being on defense. It's all offense. And I talked to somebody that Wandries, and he owns all the Ford car dealerships. He owns 20-something car dealerships, and he was saying that you got to put money back into your business. And at his level, it's probably retrofitting the showroom and all this other stuff. But on our level, it's on your website. Pay somebody to do your website. Pay somebody to get you higher on Google, the search engine. So you put money back into whatever it is. With a cleaning company, it's equipment. All my equipment is, I got, for the guys that clean the windows, we use the water-fed pulls. I probably got $8,000 in pulls. Or I could just use a ladder and squeegee for free that I have a ton of. But no, we got all the carbon fiber, this, that, and the other, and it makes our job easier. It's faster and it's safer. It's just putting money back in your pocket, and you do wind up saving money, because in the past where I would have to rent a lift and spend an extra, gobs of money for stuff. Now I got these carbon fiber poles that go. Some of them go like 70 feet, and if I didn't have that money invested, I would be using lifts that would make my job a lot more arduous, more expensive, and I wouldn't be as competitive. Like right now, I could do a better job for cheaper just because of all the equipment I have. And a lot of it is, as I get older, it does get easier to use the equipment. when it's fancy smancy. And it's like, and that's the thing about like America right now, is like we put so much time and energy. I'm just amazed how everything is over engineered. Unless I do it, it's over duct taping it. I'm not a super visionary when it comes to a lot of technical things. I like to see things work and then implement them. When people, super smart people, design something, I could tell you, wow, I like that, and that works. Where a lot of people don't care about having nice things or things that work. But it's interesting is other people will see it. So like even if you're wearing a uniform or something, as soon as you show up to a customer's house, or if it's in front of a client, you stand out, you look different. And that's what it's about. Is I used to tell the guys when they would work for me, is when you go into a house and you're wearing a hoodie and you kind of have that walk like you're a basketball player getting off the airplane, and you're too cool for everybody, you got your beats going, and they don't know you from Adam. So all they could judge you by is what they're seeing. And you can't take people too serious or get too pissed off, because that's all they know. All they know is what they see. When they talk to you for 30 seconds, well, then they're going to make their decision based on that. If they talk to people that know you, they're going to make... So the more information they have, the better judgment they can make. But at the very beginning, they don't have more information. All they have is what they see. So when you go in there looking like a giant, like Grim Reaper, because your hoodie's so big, people get that impression. Like, okay, you're too cool for school. People that sometimes are cool, sometimes steal. It's not everybody that tries to act cool steals, but everybody that steals tries to act cool. So the saying goes. And just like the old saying is, not every Muslim is a terrorist, but every terrorist is a Muslim. Wow, that was a racist thing to say. But no, it's funny. It just reminds me of something. I was just at Home Depot, and I got out of the Home Depot, spent more money I don't have, and like I try to do it with no cart. I try to go in there. I figure I grab whatever I can hold, and if I don't have a cart, I won't pile on, literally. And so I call my wife and see what she needs. She needed a couple things, and I'm walking through the Home Depot, and then my arms get fuller and fuller and fuller, and now I'm looking at the basket. I'm like, no, that won't even work, the little ones. So I'm like, at this point, I have to go get a stupid cart. Problem is, since I didn't get one when I walked in, I'm on the opposite end, so I had to walk all the way back, and I'm like, okay. So I put the stuff down, and I'm going to walk to get the cart, except for I forgot in my stuff, if they went to put it back, were my office keys, because I had some keys made. So I put the office key in there, and I'm thinking, here I had to borrow somebody's key from the office to get one duplicated. I felt like an idiot. I think my son threw it away. I blame everything on him. I got there's a buffer zone where anything that happens, I could blame on him. Missing remote, you name it. My mom was mentioning when she was babysitting him, she noticed he likes to throw things away. And some people say, oh, bless his heart, he's cleaning. No, I say he should be punished. So anyway, so I get the cart and I come back, grab all my stuff, and I'm checking out, and almost forgot what I was talking about. So I get to the truck, and there's a commercial, how to be a contractor. Like, this person's guaranteed to pass you, and I'm like, oh, it's interesting, it's a great marketing thing. You go to Home Depot, you find pickup trucks, put your car on the door. And I'm thinking, wow, I could recommend this guy. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, maybe it would be, because like right now I don't even have my contractor's license. When I had the sister company, what we did is we got it, and then just for certain big jobs we'd have it, but then it just got so much, another $1,000 a year, and nobody was asking for it. So anyway, I got to renew it. get back